Yo guys, what's good? This is Toxic SR, and before I start talking about the future with this stuff, I just thought I'd show you this thumbnail that AI generated. It's not nearly as good as the first thumbnail. It's still good, don't get me wrong. I mean, I guess, but it's something that'd be on YouTube Kids, I was told. But what do you think? I think this one would be something you might actually see in a YouTube video. Let's be real. But the second one, like YouTube Kids, the horror.
Oh my.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Oh, it's so nasty, man. Anyways, yeah. Uh, in case you're wondering, no, the second part is uploading right now as I'm making this video. This was the thumbnail or that you saw in that video, and yeah, so you close that, and we'll get into what the topic of this video is. So, as you know, I've been having this conversation with GPT. We've been designing the world, we've been talking about tasks. So now we're ready to start building. Of course, if you watched the last video, that one was kind of boring, I'm sorry. But we explored, we found materials, and we're ready to build. So I told it that I'm ready to start building, but the resources will take a while to grow because we need to harvest all the wood needed and all that. So what should I do in the meantime? So it gave me some fun activities, scouting surroundings, finding nearby villages, which we already did that. Decorative blocks, discover a cool location for a secret project or monument. That one might be kind of cool. I missed this part. Prepare your infrastructure, laying out paths between everything, setting up torches and lanterns, using fences and hedges to outline the base. That one could be good. I think that you need the wood for the fencing, so I think that the fences would come last. Sort and prep materials. So we want to pre-craft everything. I mean, of course, you're gonna need to get the materials again. We don't have shulker boxes, stone, terracotta, or concrete for planned themes. I don't think we need that for any of the planned themes. I think we kept it nice and easy, if I'm remembering. So, mini builds and side projects. Build a resource shack. We already have one of those kinda. Create a starter animal pen. I mean, again, we need the wood, but I think that after we build, I guess we can see what it says after. I mean, of course, we might do this. This might be like the next step. Build a well, signpost, or other immersive village decor. Pretty cool. Complete early quests for the mod pack. Get started with Botania. Explore storage mods to organize faster. Tackle light combat challenges and test designs in creative. We're not going to do this one, of course. So then asked me what I would like. So I said, and now it's like, mining wasn't mentioned here. So I said, should I start mining or what should I look for?
Mining away. I don't know what to mine. I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful.
They told me yes, I should start mining because I can unlock the tech faster, build the machines, craft the machines, decorative blocks, early armor, and weapons. Priority ores to look for. And gave me a whole list. What depth should you look at? Most ores are spread differently, but this one includes a mining dimension. This mod pack includes a mining dimension. So we might want to use the mining dimension portal. That'd be pretty cool. Mining kit suggestions, what to bring goals. So I said, can you generate a tracker? And then, so I generated the tracker. And this mining plus growth. We have the build challenges. That's great and all. This is what we're going to do with our houses. But this is like in the meantime. And we're going to go through all this. Maybe we'll get through most of this in this video. I'm not sure. But we want to craft basic tools and mining gear. Locate and collect iron and coal. Mine redstone and gold for future machines. Find and store copper, tin, and zinc. Visit the mining dungeon using the mod portal. Collect decorative blocks. Locate lapis and quartz. Stone ores. Or store ores in labeled chests or drawers. Craft a backpack or use a modded storage item for mining. So we'll probably craft a backpack. Prepare a safe mining base with furnace, chest, and bed. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Lay down basic paths between build sites. Light the area with torches and lanterns. I mean, all while the resources grow. So we're gonna start at the top and make our way down. Like I said, we might get through all this video. I'm not sure what we'll do. And of course, we still have like all the same stuff. I've added to the journal. Explore resources together and build the buildings and go mining is the goal for next time. And of course, like once everything's done growing, once we have all the wood, we will start with all this. That might be in the next video. But we're going to start with mining, and we're going to craft basic tools and mining gear. Alright, so we're in the world. You can see we have this basic shack. And now we have to start our own mining area. So, let's see, where would we want to start it? I got to thinking about it, and I was just like, why don't we just ask GPT? I mean, I'm gonna ask it about literally everything, so if that part kind of annoys you, I'm sorry, but that's kind of the point of the series I'm making, is literally just asking GPT about like what we need to do. So let's go back in here. Where should I start mining around my base? In a specific building, what would you recommend? What style mine should I do? Any specific Y values? So I'm asking it, you know, simple stuff. So let's see what it tells us. So where should you be mining? Best options based on my layout. And you're under the workshop. So you want logical place for easy access. You get to create a trapdoor and staircase directly from inside. Can you give me one option for each part of the question? Okay, we're gonna ask it for one option. Streamline it all. So it's gonna ask us to do underneath the workshop. Mining connects to automation. A staircase and shaft can begin inside. So it's gonna ask us to do a 3x3 vertical shaft with side platforms. Dig straight down and add ladders or a water elevator. Every 10 to 20 blocks create mini platforms for branch mining or accessing cave systems. Decorate it like an industrial mine shaft with support beams, lanterns, and tracks. Okay. So we're going to go down to y equals -32. Y equals 48 and y equals -58. Alright, so y equals 48. We're going to do 3x3 mining about every 10 to 20 blocks, and this is going to be under the workshop. I think that's a pretty good idea. So like it even told us how to do this, like put a trapdoor in the corner. So we're gonna go to the workshop. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go to we're gonna make the entrance like on this side of the building, right? So we're gonna want to mine in the back corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to be going down to y equals 48. I don't know why my mini map coordinates are so tiny. Anyways. Yeah, so see, we're going to do that. We should be crafting more ladders. And we should be putting some stuff up in the chest. So we're gonna mine around at 48 for a while. You know, just trying to get the basics. And we're gonna make a bunch of sticks. Okay. Sorry, I know that was kind of laggy, man. Alright. I guess we can mine until our pickaxe runs out, right? Okay, so now we're gonna start making 3x3s. So this part's gonna take a minute. I'll mine down, and if we see anything interesting, I'll stop my little fast forward for a second. Dark ore next to our mine, right? How do I craft a trap door? I really don't know how to do this. Here, okay, so now we have a trap door. No one's getting in. Anyways, back to mining. We are at y equals 47. And we're gonna mine out this whole entire y section. So we're just gonna hardcore like expand all of this. I just make it 2 blocks high, you know, and then we're gonna light it all up with some torches. Make it nice and simple. And our goal is to find iron and coal, which I guess we should be. It told us to craft all the basic tools. That's a really good idea. So. Okay, I haven't finished mining, but just a side note, I forgot that you needed to place dark oak saplings in a 2x2 square, and I only have 1 dark oak sapling. I'm trying to do this without cheats, so I guess we just don't use the dark oak wood, because we just straight up don't have the resources, and I'm not willing to go on this adventure way up here that's over 2,000 blocks away to get there. I mean, I guess I could like explore again and go south here, but I don't know. Anyways, just thought I'd update the mine. We can go and look at the mine right now. It is nighttime, so I'm gonna have to go into bed after I do this. But right now, we have this as our mine, and we still haven't found any iron. I guess we found like 2. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna cut until something big happens again. Okay, kind of an update. We're 1,000 blocks away from the house, and we found dark oak. So I decided that I would take the initiative and do some exploring, and so here we are. So now at least we know where dark oak is. We're not going to need to come back here, so I'm not going to mark it or anything. But it is just, it's notable that dark oak is here. So, yeah. So hopefully we can get a dark oak sapling. But I don't get one here. That's like one of the worst luck of. Okay, we got 1. We need 3 more, right? Or just 2, but really we would want 3. Alright. There's 2. Literally just came here for this, and like I said, we're getting pumpkins. So, pumpkins are going to be a good addition to our farm. Our little greenhouse we're going to make, right? It's going to be protected against winter. And then after we mine this, we have to get down. That's going to be a tough thing too. Okay, come on. Come on, I know you got one. I know you've made one. There we go. Alright. No! Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'll get back to the house. I'll plant these dark oaks and we'll come back and check in again. Okay, so we have made it back home. We have our dark oak saplings and we're just gonna place all 4 of them. Boom. Alright, so now we have to wait for that to grow. The rest of our trees are going well. You can see we have 41 spruce, 36 birch. We're gonna need a little more than that, of course. But we also have a little chest here for exploration. Well, I guess everything we do. So that's also pretty neat. Oh, and we have pumpkin. So yeah, we'll come back whenever we have finished mining and we're ready to keep building and continuing with our tasks. Okay, so as you can see, we have some iron even though we only have 2, and we have a lot of coal. So that means first task, which I guess we have basic tools and mining gear too. Check. Locate iron and coal. Check. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mine redstone and gold for future machines. So, let me get back to mining. And I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. I mean, we're going to a few blocks in, right? And we're going to we're going to just create some ladder stuff. And just enough to say we can get down here. And then we're going to start doing 3x3s again. Putting some torches on the wall. So I'm gonna fast forward until we get to what Y value did we say? To -32. Yikes, kind of far. Huh, kind of cool. Looks like we found the top of a cave. So, the spider needs to die. Just go away, spider. Die, please. Okay, very good. Yeah, as I was mining down, like right when I got to the bottom of where I was gonna mine, for my first initial stairs, I found this cave. So, that's pretty neat. We're just gonna get all the resources. Lots of lignite coal, which, for anyone who doesn't know, lignite coal is basically just a better version. Well, maybe not better, but a version of coal. You've seen a lot of, you've seen just a lot of fast forward mining, so I think that like in the next mining, I'm just gonna skip to whenever I find the good stuff, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I'll skip to when I find the good stuff because we're probably not gonna find much. Just mining a tiny bit downwards. You know, we're like 90 blocks away from our goal. That's pretty far. Okay. We have dark oak, but we got so unlucky. Our dark oak tree only dropped 1 sapling. That is the most unfortunate thing ever. So now, actually we dropped 2, so now we're just not going to do anything with dark oak because I am not going adventuring again. Just a little update there. And our mining has been going really well. We are down to like Y like 15 now, right? Watch this. Boom. I really like this structure. I mean, it's probably isn't the most efficient thing ever, but I'm really liking this. So, like, it's a new way to look at things. And I found a lot of iron. I don't know if you saw how much I had in my inventory, if I even showed that, but I had a lot of iron in my inventory. And look how much I just found talking here, so. Yeah, so. Let's just keep mining down. And we'll come back. Okay. So we're back. And looks like we've hit a cave. So that's going to drop us way down. Hopefully doesn't really look like we have any way of like getting further down. I wish we had the mod that like you could build below what you have. Cause I just fell. That's pretty painful, man. So I'm gonna kind of light this area up, see what's down here. I don't even. What is this? I've never seen this in a Minecraft world. But I mean, it could just be a new Minecraft thing. And since I haven't really played new Minecraft stuff, I don't really know what this is too well. But it's pretty interesting, whatever is happening. And then now we have to find our exit. Our exit's just wrapped here. We kind of don't want to die, you know? I would rather not die. We got the skeleton and the spider fighting each other. I'd rather just not die. So yeah, there we go. So we have a cave. We might explore this. I mean, I did see some redstone and some stuff down here. So we will explore this cave. Since there's actually a lot going on down here. This is pretty interesting. Our pickaxe is kind of low on durability right now, so we can't really do like everything here, but getting the redstone, getting the iron, getting the gold, all the main stuff, that'll be pretty useful moving forward. Dude, okay. This is kind of insane. I mean, I bet that's, like I say, it's a Minecraft 1.20 thing whenever the caves update was. I've literally like never played the version that update came out on. So this is probably just all that, and it's actually, like I say, it's a pretty awesome experience. So inventory's full. That means we can go back up. We are at -7 currently. Alright. I think we can get some gold. Yeah, get rid of the spider eye. Because our mission was we were down here to collect the gold, you know? So you kind of just want to do your mission and don't let anything get in your way. Lots of iron here. But we unfortunately do not have the space for what we want. Yeah, we actually did what we wanted. That's pretty cool. It's starting to rain. Mine redstone and gold for future machines. We got copper and tin. I don't know as much about zinc. I don't even know if zinc is in this mod pack. That could just be like a GPT thing being weird, but we did that. Visit the mining dimension using the mod portal. Okay. So we're storing all of our stuff. We should probably be smelting some iron, by the way. So we'll get that going. But you can see we have 31 redstone, 3 gold, and some other stuff. So it looks like we don't really have anything to go to the mining dimension, so I'll just put a little question mark there. Collect decorative blocks. We have a few of these, so I guess this is like a check mark. I don't even know. Locate lapis and quartz for enchantments and storage. I don't know how we have quartz. But we can go to the nether for that eventually. Store ores and labeled chests and drawers. They're not labeled yet. We don't have our storage area done. Craft a backpack and create a safe mining base. So we have the safe mining base. Craft a backpack, and then we'll lay down basic paths between sites. So we'll, how do you make a backpack? So we want to get some leather, a chest. So I'll put that right there. And then we have a chest. So we're going to want to go find some cows, which they're pretty close to here if I'm remembering. We should find a few. Shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, there we go. Not that far, like I say. Just get some leather, make it easy. Make my life easy. Oh. They get bones? When did cows start giving bones? That one dropped nothing. So anyways, we're gonna go back home. We're gonna make the backpack, and we're gonna be able to check that off of our list. So that's pretty cool. Comment of the video is going to be, what are some of your memories of playing Minecraft growing up? I mean, I remember playing Pokemobs. I don't know if anyone really knows what that mod is these days, but it's a really old Pokemon Minecraft mod that I thought was really neat. So now we can color the backpack, and we can also make copper, iron, and gold. So we can make an iron backpack. Just look at that. Just store more items, you know? Boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't even know my backpack hat was this big. That's pretty awesome. Anyways, let's go back to our list here. And we can check off crafting a backpack. So now we want to build a basic path. I think this is worth asking GPT. What should our path be made of? So let's go ask GPT. So I'm going to say I have done some mining and I'm moving on to the next step. What material should our path in our base be made of? Some questions if needed. Okay. Since it's shaping up in your array, connect them. Let's choose a style that matches your vibe, fits the block palettes, it's easy to maintain. So I'm gonna say 1, doesn't matter, whatever is easiest. I mean, I know it's not gonna know what's easiest, but you get the point. Standing out would be nice. I kind of just want something that'll stand out, you know? Sure. I don't mind decorations. I don't really care about decorations because I asked about that. Using any mods with extra path blocks or furniture options. I'm unsure. But I am using Enigmatica 10. I think I spelled that right, right? So now it's going to give me some recommendations. So stone bricks. So we're gonna use stone bricks with some andesite, dirt, and gravel. Okay, so andesite, dirt, gravel, and main stone. So we'll go here, notes, main block, stone brick with andesite, dirt, and gravel accents. Alright, pretty cool. So we have a basic foundation now. So how do you make stone? I don't even know how to make stone bricks if I'm being honest. 4 stone. So we're just gonna put a bunch of stone in our furnace, and that's gonna burn like really slow for now. But I think the next option, we will start to. We're gonna replace everything. I don't know if we have any andesite. But we definitely have dirt. And we definitely have gravel. So I'm gonna leave like not many, but a couple blocks open for any andesite stuff we want to put on our pathing. Since it recommended that already. And we kind of have chests everywhere. That's just because we don't really have a generalized place yet. So I am going to do the same thing I've been doing. It's gonna kind of become a meme of sorts. I'm just gonna fast forward. Well, not fast forward. This one I'm actually gonna skip to the interesting stuff. Okay, so we've come back, and kind of funny, the amount of dirt I want to keep, because you know it said the accent with dirt, was the exact amount that I had for my shovel before it ran out. So I'm gonna have to remember the dimensions of all these rooms before we're done here. But as you can imagine, we can just connect everything, and I guess savanna biomes don't get any rain. That's pretty cool. Okay, with everything marked, we can now start doing our tasks. 1, Okay, so you get the point of what we're gonna do. I'll come back whenever I have finished the pathing. Alright, so we have completed our stone brick path that we made, and it's kind of late, so this actually kind of feels rewarding in a way, because it's just like, oh, I'm just so tired, and you know, I wanted short sessions, which that was probably a little longer than I would have liked, but it was still fun. So now we can check it off the list. So now we're going to set up a temporary tree or crop farm. So yeah, that's going to be our next big goal, is just setting up that farm. Okay, it's a new day, as you can see, and so now we're going to build a temporary crop farm, and we're going to get some spruce trapdoors, because in the AI, I forgot to show, or I haven't shown this yet, but it actually told me how to design the path layout, which we didn't really follow too much. I mean, we did use the dirt and the stone, but it told us to like outline it with spruce trapdoors, stone in the middle, and a side around the stone, like things like that. So we didn't quite follow it like exactly, but okay, how do I craft a trap door? Oh, 6. So we're gonna outline this with spruce trapdoors, probably not around the exits. Alright, before we continue working on this, I just thought I'd mention that I was thinking about adding a new lighting source. So we're going to actually use lanterns and cobblestone in our lighting. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make little light posts, you know? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, okay, that looks pretty neat. And what we're gonna just add a lantern. Okay. Hopefully it's not in the, oh yeah, it's not in the way of the doorway. I forgot the doorways are gonna be like on the sides. But I'm not too great at building, so that might not look like the absolute best thing ever, you know? So oh, we got one of the saplings to grow. So we're gonna collect that and continue. Okay, so we'll go back to our book and we will see. So we have a tree farm. I mean, it's kind of what we've been doing. Pre-craft stair slabs and stuff for later building. Well, I don't know. Organized, okay. Oak might be the toughest to get if we're being real here. Like birch is easy. We already have a full stack of birch, you know? We'll craft 1 stack into stairs and 1 stack into... We might only need birch stairs. I'm unsure. We got a banana. Anyway, we pre-crafted some items. Cut out. Alright. So back here, we've pre-crafted some. We might want to pre-craft slabs. Build decorative extras. So we might want to build a well, I guess. Which we can go back here. Can you help me to design a well? I'm not really gonna ask any questions or anything. I'm just gonna see what it gives me. 32 stone, okay. Whoa. Okay, it kind of gave me something that's kind of cool. A video of a well, a sample well to make. I like using videos. I mean, that's cool and all that it gave me that, but like, I kind of want a sample video, you know. Yeah, look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. Okay, we're back. I recorded a whole segment, then realized I wasn't recording. But anyways, what we're doing is we are going to find the chocobos, the one that I kind of made a cool comment about. And we had made a birch pin over here. So, lit it up with some torches. I'm gonna get rid of the torches eventually. But for now, we just have a little pin, and we're trying to get those in specific. So, doesn't really look like we're gonna find a chocobo. I don't know. But we'll keep searching. We'll see if we find something. Where's home? Oh. I was looking the wrong way. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. We found a bunch of sheep and cows and all that, but we haven't found one of these chocobos. We found a snail. Look at that. Had some weird name, but we found one. Oh, there's one. Hey. You're coming with me, buddy. Can't they lay eggs? So if they lay eggs, don't you only need one of them? 400 blocks. I think that we've been to that village a few times. Hey. I heard you like this. Tame failed. How do you... What? Hello? Dude, how do you tame this guy? Bro, what? Oh, okay, tame succeeded. So does he like follow me now? Bro. Alright. So we can claim that. Creature capture. What? We can capture him? Or is this... What? We can capture him. Oh, he shows up on my screen. Wait. Yeah, he does. Yo. Wait, it's like Pokemon. It's like Pokemon. What the heck? That's literally just Pixelmon. Like, I choose you, or a Pokeball, go. That's kind of funny. Anyways, we caught our bird. I'm gonna call him a bird. Chocobo. And we said Pokeball go on him. Okay, Chocobo. I choose you. Hey. I choose you. I guess that our exploration's done. Our very short exploration of chocobos. We finished. Alright, so that means we can go check off another thing on the list. So we did a short quest for exploration, right? Clear a dungeon, test your builds. I mean, we've kind of done everything here. We can come back and do all this. This is like other tasks. I'm not trying to like way outdo this, so yeah, I think that's the end of this video. I didn't want to make it as long as the other video, so if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Tell me what you think of this experience that's building for me with the AI. What do you think of this mod pack? Chocobos, I think they're pretty cool. Anyways, have a good day. See you later. Bye bye.